During the Civil War, the Confederacy was seen as a major enemy in the Civil War. However, they were in some ways like the Union too. The Confederates had a lot of military experience and were fighting in their own territory. They frequently were compared to colonists in the Revolutionary War. However, they had little industry, transportation, and a weak economy that was based on agriculture. The states that succeeded were South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina, Louisiana, Arkansas, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, Virginia, and Florida. The border states were Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Arkansas, who provided much-needed resources and supplies for the Confederates. Its capital was Richmond, Virginia, which is close to Washington, D.C., and the only president it ever had was Jefferson Davis. He was a Mexican-American war hero and a Mississippi senator. The ironic part was that he was against secession, but loyal to the South. Despite this, the Union plotted to assassinate him to end the Civil War, which ultimately failed. The Confederates had some of the most well-known generals in U.S. history. One was Thomas J. Stonewall Jackson. He was named this since his army was like a stone wall. He died later on in the Battle of Vicksburg after he lost an arm. Another one was Robert E. Lee. He was an experienced military general, greatly feared by the North. He opposed slavery, but only chose to fight for the South, since he chose to stay loyal to his state, rather than his country. Some victories for the Confederates were the Battle of Bull Run, Washington, D.C., Fredericksburg, Chancellorsville, and Fort Sumter. Some of the losses for the Confederates were attacks on the Mississippi River cities, the Battle of Richmond, Gettysburg, and Antietam. The soldiers of the Confederacy were very poor and they lacked of food, leading to many desertions. The ones that stayed strongly believed in independence. The economy of the Confederacy was mainly agricultural. However, the Confederates ran out of food towards the end. There were also little railroads, leading to them not having a lot of transportation systems. On April 9, 1865, Robert E. Lee surrendered at the Battle of Appomattox Courthouse, soon leading to the surrenders of other Confederate generals, until ultimately the Union was declared the winner of the war. Finally, on April 14th, a man named John Wilkes Booth shot Lincoln, leading to Lincoln's death. Many Southerners were depressed because they believed that Lincoln was the only person able to fix the destruction the war had caused. This led to the Reconstruction, which is a topic for another time.